Good morning. So I ran into a little bit of a problem this morning. Every time I put this dress on, I just feel fat. I don't know. I bought it at a sale and I loved it because it was nice and loose. Let me show you. Nice and loose and very, very cool. But I don't know. I just feel not myself when I have it on. I know it's beautiful and on some people it's going to look fantastic. And my husband loves it. He's fine with it and it's really very cool and very nice to wear, but I just feel fat. And so what now? Oh, then I remember I've got another dress, a dress that I bought in Dahab, Egypt, years ago. A dress that I absolutely love. And it's kind of, let me show you, the same pattern. It's just much smaller around the hips and down. I'm going to put it on. And then you can decide. And as I say, there's nothing wrong with the other one, but I just don't feel good wearing it. And one thing I've learned is why wear something that you don't feel good in? You need to feel good in it. Now look at this and then you tell me, what do you think? It's just longer. I think it even around the hips, it just fits around my hips, but still loose enough to be really comfortable. You can see it's just straight a little bit in there. Exactly the same as the other one. The other one is just much larger. And this one, I think, even goes in a little bit. So my other one is shorter, so can you imagine this length? It's still gorgeous. So yes, I have a choice. Will I keep that one like that and wear it and not feel good? Or will I change it? All I will have to do is just cut off the sides. This is the one. I love the neckline. Everything is perfect. But as you can see, that is how much larger it is. So the moral of this story is, if you can change something, change it. Why keep it? Why keep clothes in your cupboard that you don't feel good in? I told my husband the other day, it was so funny. We've now, out of the blue, booked tickets to go and visit our kids in Thailand. Remember, my husband tore his Achilles tendon right off 10 days before we would have gone to visit them. That was September, so we couldn't fly. We were still here. It's 4 months later. And we just all of a sudden decided we're going to go February. But now I also lost my one dog. So now I only have one little dog left, Bella Blobs. And immediately I start feeling, but what now about her? I usually got a house sitter that came during the day and late into the night. But they were together, my two dogs. Now all of a sudden it's only Bella Blobs. And I was starting to feel sad about it. And the next minute I walked into my room and there Bella Blobs was lying on my bed sleeping. And immediately I felt, oh, shame. Look, she's all alone in my room. She must know we're leaving in a month's time, take note. And blah, blah, blah. That was my feelings that I projected on her, believing that that is how she's now feeling. She was just sleeping, you know. It was the middle of the day. That is her time to sleep. She found my bed. You know, 2 days back she would have done the same and I wouldn't have blinked. Now all of a sudden, oh shame, she's sad. And that is exactly, let's come back to a dress. When I feel fat and ugly in a dress, then I go into town and what do? I believe everybody looks at me and think, oh, she's fat. Or, you know, ridiculous. Nobody in any case think anything. And who cares? But that's what you believe when you don't feel good about what you're wearing, how you're feeling, your body, whatever. So the bottom thing is, change what you can. And why wear things that makes you feel bad about yourself? Ridiculous. Change them. If you cannot change them, give them to somebody that will feel good in them. But don't wear things just because they're expensive or good quality, or others say, oh, you look beautiful. Husband said this morning, I love the dress, you know. I think it's nice. That doesn't help me. It still doesn't make me feel good in the dress. I feel good in this dress, in this pattern. So I'm going to change that one. I'm going to just cut the sides, made it to be a little bit smaller. But what I also realize is I'm not going to go right into this size. I'm first going to take this so much off, see how it goes, if I still like the flow, and then I'll take it from there. Because I'm not a thinker. I don't think things through. I rushed into them, and lots of times I mess things up. But on the other side, I do it. Lots of other people, not all of us are the same, they think a thing through so much so to the point that they never get into doing it. So I'm just too quick, rush into it, whatever I do, and then I try to salvage it as I go. You know, where's the scissors? Where's this? I've got the wrong scissors. I just cut it on the bed, you know. That's me. So all of us are different. The moral of the story today is change what you can. Don't wear things and do things that makes you feel not good about yourself. We've got the power in some instances, and this is now one. I can change my dress. I can give my dress away. Why keep it? Keep wearing it when you don't feel good in it. So have a fantastic day. You know what I'm doing? I am going to change the dress. Whether I at the end has to give it away, I don't know. Whether I'm going to love it, I have no idea. But I love this dress. And look how long it is. I mean, this one is onto the ground. It's got a little slit. And it's just me. So I'm going to make that one me too. It's going to be, as I say, a little bit shorter. But I still think it's going to work. And it's going to be very, very nice and cool for when we're going to visit the kids in Thailand in a month's time. Have a fantastic day. Love you lots. And we've got this thing we call life. How? Day by day. Just being you. Just doing what the the life in you allows you to do, gives you the power to do. And just let go of the rest. Make peace with our journeys of what is actually happening in your lives. And leave tomorrow there, because when we get there, it's also now. And in this moment, it's all that we will ever have is now. And now, all our needs are met. Love you lots, is it from Zets the Slab. And go and change those things you don't like, if you can.